just when I got out, they pulled me back in. Folks, I wasn't planning on doing a CORAL-BLADE Grotto reaction video or any kind of audit video. I did my last one a few months ago, but this was very compelling to me, and because of certain events that happened, I decided, why not? Because I really don't want the community that I consider to have cultivated on my channel to fall for this type of landmine, this, I'll call it a scam, flat out. So I thought I'd make you aware of it, and then you can make your own choices, your own judgments about it, but you can't say that you weren't warned if you saw this video. So this was sent to me by a viewer, we'll call him a viewer. This individual was actually at the mini webinar that I did in April. However, I did ask him if I could use his name and give him credit for sharing this with me, but he didn't get back to me by the time I'm recording this, so I'm not going to say his name. So this is what he sent me, and he also said that a friend of his or an acquaintance of his contacted these people and relayed to me some of the things that were said, which caused me to be very curious, because it doesn't sound like they know jack shit about correct sentence structure, communication, parsing, syntax, grammar. And here we are on their website, and you will see that even if you only have a small rudimentary knowledge level, watching my channel, watched maybe a dozen videos, you'll be able to see that there literally is nothing remotely resembling quantum grammar, i.e. correct sentence structure, communication, parsing, syntax, grammar on this channel. Because believe me, I looked through the website, clicked on various pages, to the point where I couldn't find anyone who was taking accountability for this. No names, no correct names, no man or woman to take authority over this. That's a red flag to me. That tells me they're hiding something. They don't want to be liable for something. And I'll show you how I came to these conclusions. But let's just take a look at the website first. Look, Quantum Language and Wealth and Law Consulting, LLC, in a box. That's fine. But it's still adverb, verb, adjective, pronoun, fiction, babble, bullshit. Same thing here. Mathematical interface on grammar for claims. Quantum grammar changed the financial industry with blockchain currency. Claims, contracts, and trusts. How do they know this? Where's their evidence of this? Consultants that have facts and figures. At Quantum Language and Wealth Consulting Limited Liability Company, we provide consulting for absolutes. There are 0 variables in our claims. Is that right? All right, well, let's check out this video real quick.
Ever wondered how precise language can transform legal documents? Quantum grammar might be the key. It's not just about words.
Okay. So as you may be able to tell, using your own critical thinking, this whole website is basically AI-generated gobbledygook BS. This video is AI-generated. This writing is definitely AI-generated. Or chat, whatever artificial intelligence medium you want to use. This was not written by a human being. I'm 99.9% sure of it. Check this out.
Mathematical interface on grammar used in conjunction with correct contract or claim is the foundation of correct commercial transactions.
Oh, it's so cheesy. So cheesy. Speak with a previous client for insight. Just ask. Oh, reviews coming soon. Isn't that convenient? Liars figure, but figures don't lie. Men and women lie. Numbers don't lie. Okay? So what do we got? Okay, so now here we have a phone number. And then we have an address. ToddProffit.com. ToddProffit.com. All right, so we have blogs. We have... Oh, let's check out the privacy policy real quick. Oh, there is no privacy policy. So whatever I'm doing here, legally in the fiction system, there's no problem with it. What are the terms and conditions? Oh, there aren't any. Okay, nice. Very nice for what I'm about to do here. So I'm trying to figure out, where are these people, this company, what's going on? So let's take a look. Does this look like a business district? No, this looks like apartments, or actually condominiums because they have garages. Little scooters. Oh, might have some nefarious activities going on there with the scooters. Yeah, these are apartments and condos. I don't see any business signage anywhere. So this is a residential area address that they're giving. So what I did is I looked it up on the Colorado Secretary of State. I looked up Quantum Law Consulting Limited Liability Company. But nothing big about that. So the agent that registered it was Jace Management. Here's Jace Management about this business. Okay, we don't have the owner or manager of the business, but look what we can do. We can look at the reviews. Nope, no reviews, but are there complaints? Why, yes, there are. There's one in 2023. Now, I don't really care about what the complaint is. What I'm looking for here is a name. Look at this. Todd Proffit. Todd Proffit. Todd, Christine, Jace, Jeremy, Joanna, Daryl, Gil, Sally, Christine. Okay. Ooh, he had to voluntarily surrender the real estate license? Real estate broker. Appraiser. Nothing to do with Jace Management. I am rejecting this response because you walked off the job, did not complete the work. Todd Proffit. Oh, here we go. Now we got someone taking authority over what's going on here. Getting into specifics. Not only elderly abuse. Ooh, okay. This is pretty spicy here, okay? Wow. I am very concerned about this contractor. He seems unstable. Complete filing. Decided not to participate in binding arbitration. Close my complaint. Anyways, that was very spicy. Let's take a look at what East Hopkins Avenue would look like. Looks like a nice condo, doesn't it? Yeah? Sheesh. Ooh, swanky. Stackables. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, got a nice little area to what? Do consultations? Oh, yeah, condos. In any case, back to this right here. So what I did was I put in my correct name. I put in my business email, jasonmatthewg17@gmail.com, and then I put a message in here. This message. For this claimant's knowledge of the facts is with the claim of the quest, with the correct name of the authority, with the Quantum Language and Wealth Law Consulting LLC, SIC, of the website and business, with this query of this querent claimant with the Jason-Matthew by the glass. And then backwards that would be for the glass of the Jason Matthew is with this querent and claimant of this query with the website and business of the quantum language blah 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 with the authority of the correct name with the quest of the claim with the facts by this claimant's knowledge. Now you notice I have not underlined anything because on their form they don't allow for that. They don't allow for the bottom line. So that's why I had to write this the way I did. I had to write out the position loadal phrases with the name, my name. Okay? So I communicated to them via quantum grammar. And they said they were going to get back to me, I think within 48 hours or 72 hours, but it doesn't matter because it's been well over that and I have not received any type of Kuleana or communication back or correspondence from Todd Proffit, which I don't know why the guy didn't use his name on here anywhere. But let's check out the rest of his website. Let's see. What's the shop look like? Bonding, underwriting, private bond, underwriting and surety, $3,000. Claims are bonded. Bonding is underwritten by whatever that is. Surety, private bonds, bond perfection value. Looks like they're using these fiction timelines. Yeah, American Asset Locator Limited Liability Company. There's no way. There's literally no way that this Todd guy could be using quantum grammar for this type of stuff. Literally no way they could be accredited or promoted or using any kind of this stuff through fiction. It just isn't. A bond locator, $500. The bonds are researched and located for court cases. Rush delivery is double. Oh, so for $1,000, you can get it rushed to you. This is stuff you could do yourself, by the way, folks. Let's do one more thing. Let's check out their blog. This was the first blog they made. Let's do this one. Correct sentence structure in trial by jury. So there, in case you think that I'm mistaken and that I think that they mean something different, there they said correct sentence structure. It's still a far cry from correct sentence structure, communication, parsing, syntax, grammar, but it's ringing a bell, isn't it? Ernest Todd Proffit CUSIP results. Oh, well, look what we've discovered, folks. Look what we've discovered. Let's dig in. For the correct sentence structure, communication, parsing, syntax, grammar, performance. Whoa. Kind of went wild off the chain with the underline here. So we already have a for the. There is only one for the per sentence, and that comes at the beginning. That's the cause. For is the positional, which serves the function of cause. Of is the positional that serves the function of concern or consequence. With is the positional that serves the function of possessive, and by is the positional that serves the function of authority. By comes at the end. For comes at the beginning. There's never more than one cause, unless you're using a conjunction in there, but it always comes at the beginning, and then by always comes at the end. And there can be more than one authority as long as there's a conjunction involved. But in order for the mathematical interface to work, you have to have the for at the beginning and the by at the end. So when you flip them, they still mean the same thing, for and by. So we have for the, and then we have for the, and then we have by the, and then we have a space between the, whoa, by, no lodio here? What is happening? Let's open this processor or whatever the hell they're doing here. Quantum, parse, syntax, grammar. For the, for the creating and the correcting and the, oh my goodness gracious. And they want you to pay for this. This is a complete load of bullshit, folks. This actually has me kind of feeling some sort of way that someone's making money off of this horse shit. It's complete horse shit. 100%. June 1st. Oh, so this trial has not even taken place yet. Oh my goodness. What they're saying here? The very structure of the language used in court. In high-stakes settings, especially in jurisdictions like Aspen, Colorado, where constitutional rights intersect with complex change, how something is said can be just as critical as what is said. Misplaced modifiers, ambiguous syntax, or faulty parsing can unintentionally shift meaning, leading to misinterpretations that influence jury perception and judicial rulings. Todd Proffit, I'm looking at you, bro, right now, and I'm saying that describes you. If you go in there with this pile of shit, bro, you're in for a rude awakening. This is not correct sentence structure, communication, parse, syntax, grammar. This is not. Oof. But hey, I wish you well on your AI created journey here. See, this is what I'm talking about. And I feel like this thing has been created using AI as well. And I've said this multiple times. AI cannot create correct sentence structure, communication, parse, syntax, grammar. AI cannot syntax with correctness. It may be able to parse. I'm not gonna discount that, because it might be able to parse simply for the fact that parsing is tedious, but it's easy. You just use an etymology dictionary, what's available online, and you can parse anything. But the rest of it, AI absolutely cannot do it. So that's my little video here about this stuff. I did some super sleuthing. This is how I investigate things, okay? And there is no privacy policy on this website. There is nothing that says private or confidential. So all of this that I shared on here is public. It's in the public. You can find it too. And Todd, if I misspoke by saying that this is all a scam, that implies that you know you're ripping people off. It implies that. And quite honestly, that customer complaint that we ran into earlier, which is, by the way, available to the public, it sounds like you might be, but if you're not, my apologies. If you're doing this out of pure nastiness, out of pure ignorance, you don't know what you're doing, I do apologize. Okay? Let this video serve as a warning for people to not get ripped off, if they choose not to. If you choose to get ripped off, that's completely up to you. So again, to get back to what I was saying, if you want to learn correct sentence structure, communication, parse, syntax, grammar, Todd Proffit, you may email me at jasonmatthewg17@gmail.com and apply for workshops. We must have a 10 to 15 minute brief consultation. I will provide the venue. But anyways, just email me with your correct name, your full correct name. Please take authority over your words and what you say, unlike what you've done here, where you've kind of hid behind an LLC. But you already have my email address. because I sent you that email 5 days ago. So you already know who I am. And I guess if you know anything about me, then you probably knew this was coming too. So there you go. Folks, caveat emptor. And que sera, sera.